The Supreme Court said that the Trump administration is required to facilitate the release of a Maryland man who was wrongly deported to an El Salvador prison. The court partly granted and partly rejected an Emmer.
Breaking news right now from the Supreme Court. It just dropped moments ago in a huge case. The Supreme Court dealing what appears to be a blow against the Trump administration's more extreme immigration claims. This is on that big case where the administration did acknowledge an error of wrongly deporting this Maryland father from the United States to El Salvador. This new order says, and I'll be reading this in this breaking news, but this is the pages of the order there, and I'm going to read a key part, hot off the presses of the Supreme Court, if you will, in a ruling largely against what the Trump administration wanted. The court, in a majority that includes a broader alliance of justices, including the Chief Justice, says that the lower court order, which is what the Trump administration was appealing, quote, remains in effect and just requires clarification. The court says the order properly requires the Trump administration to facilitate Abrego Garcia, that's the detainee or the immigrant I mentioned, to facilitate his release from custody in El Salvador and ensure his case is handled as it would have been had he not been, quote, improperly sent to El Salvador. This is, at a minimum, a partial victory for dealing with the error. It is, in that sense, a setback for the Trump administration on one of the biggest conflicts around immigration. I also want to be clear, in no way is this a final resolution about everyone else on that plane, the timing of those plane rides, the allegations that the plaintiffs have made that basically argued that the Trump administration openly and willingly defied what were the lower court orders. This is specific to the error deportation.